Hello again, this is HQ Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget. Happy New Year to all my subscribers and to all my viewers. I hope you had a great 2019 and hope you have a better 2020. Thinking of new ideas for videos. My last one was on the Twilight Time distributor videos. And I was going over, should it be Shout Factory or Anchor Bay or Criterion, or again, if you guys have any ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And oh yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. You're just thinking of different ideas, and I think I'm going to go today with my Criterion collection. I was also thinking just new ideas for the channel, so again, if you guys have any ideas, please feel free to leave them. One idea I did have is maybe a new outro or a new ending to my videos. It comes from the movie A Long Kiss Goodnight with Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson. He makes his toast. Don't know, it's kind of an off character, makes a toast. May the best of your past be the worst of your future. And I think that's a good way to start out 2020. So I'm going to end my videos with that. But give me a second, let me get my Criterion collection videos together, and I'll show you what I have. Okay, I am back with my Criterion collection. It's not that large, and I like Criterion. I also like Twilight Time. Twilight Time I like a little because they're a little bit on the snobby side of a distributor because they have a limited amount. They only make 5,000. And not that I'm a snob though, but just in case you run across those snobby people, it's like, well, I have this copy. I got it too. Shut the fuck up. So it's like, you know, is that, and it's just I get movies that I like. And Criterion, they get kind of quirky movies. Are I won't say fringe, but not blockbuster Marvel movies. Not everybody's gonna get. Just like a certain group of people are gonna get these type of movies, and that's what I like about them. And they have a lot of extras. And I was thinking about how I was going to rank these and which ones I like from least to most. And that changes from day to day because these are such quirky movies. You might feel one day about it, you might feel another day. But let me jump into my Laserdisc. And yes, I have Criterion Laserdisc movies. First one is She's Gotta Have It by Spike Lee. Incredible movie. I dare to say 95% of the movies in black and white. They have one section that's just in color, and just a very different movie. It's comedy, it's drama, excellent soundtrack if you like jazz. Bill Lee did the soundtrack, and for me, I never seen a movie like that with an all-black cast, and it had a type of character that I knew personally in my life, and that's very rare to see in African-American movies. So I really loved She's Gotta Have It by Spike Lee. Just to give you an idea of the backside, some of the special features. Get out the light here. She's Gotta Have It by Spike Lee. Does not have a Blu-ray release yet. It does have a DVD release, which I don't have, and it also is a Netflix television series, which I haven't seen, so I can't say yay or nay on that. But love this movie. She's Gotta Have It. Next one is Menace to Society. This is from the Hughes brothers, I believe. And again, just get a look of the Laserdisc here. I think there's two, and there's another one in there. This takes place in South Central LA. Fantastic soundtrack. Lorenz Tate is in there. Jada Pinkett Smith. Really gritty, raw, urban, black African American movie. Menace to Society. The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are Wes Anderson movies. I'll start with the ones I haven't seen. I haven't seen these two, so I don't know if these are good or bad, but I know Wes Anderson just makes really quirky movies. But this is Bottle Rocket. Back. What's also cool, what I do like about Criterion, they usually have the fat books in there, which I love. And again, if it's a movie that you're really into, you want to know as much as you possibly can. So this is Bottle Rocket. The next one is Dargiling Limited. I believe I pronounced that correctly. Haven't seen this. I've had it on DVD for years, never watched it. So maybe I'll have a Wes Anderson marathon maybe. And the fat booklet. I think this actually goes out to like a poster or something. Yeah. Now these are the ones I have seen. Rushmore. And this is kind of a quirky, I guess, coming of age story, for lack of a better term. I believe this has Bill Murray as like a headmaster or something, and it's been a while since I've seen this. It says 2 booklets, so a booklet and a kind of poster or map. Very quirky, kind of dry humor. Rushmore. Next we have the Royal Tenenbaums, and this is kind of a dysfunctional family type of story. This is Ben Stiller. I believe Bill Murray's in this one also. I also have this on DVD, and I think the DVD has the same booklet. It just has a sleeve. And hold on, let me see if I can find the DVD and compare. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. This is a DVD version of the Royal Tenenbaums, which basically looks the same as the Blu-ray. The booklet's just bigger, but the slipcover is, I like the slipcover. I didn't realize you have Danny Glover in there, Ben Stiller, Gene Hackman, Angelica Houston, Gwyneth Paltrow, so Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson. Very cool film, The Royal Tenenbaums. The Life Aquatic. This is kind of a dysfunctional family, underwater type of story. I have this in DVD also, but it's pretty much the same, just bigger as far as the Criterion goes. That's the back. And that's a little fold-out booklet. Next I have Videodrome with Blondie. And what's cool, this looks like an old VHS cassette. And just a very bizarre, surreal type of 80s horror, sci-fi type of flick. Nice booklet, nice fat booklet. Nice cover. And again, you guys should know by now, if you don't, I am a ball on a budget, so very rarely will I pay full price for these. So usually I wait till they have their 50% off sales, or sometimes I'll go on eBay or eBay auction or Amazon and find one that's like new or very good condition, and I'll get these. So this is Videodrome. Scanners. I actually have the complete set. I think the last 2 are just on DVD. They haven't been released on Blu-ray. Scanner Cop and Scanner Countdown, something like that. It's also nice slip cover. If you haven't seen, I don't want to give too much away. It just, you're gonna see some exploding heads. So, but it's really cool, cheesy 80s horror. It's really nice packaging. 3 discs. and a nice little booklet. Scanners. In this case I didn't do the beautiful artwork. And on the back, next we have very quirky Stanley Kubrick film, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. It's all in black and white. Very quirky film. Peter Sellers is in there. I want to say Tex Ritter, not positive. But yeah, you'll see a guy riding a bomb. It's just really out there. And what's really cool, you had little extras like this, a little top secret, and little top secret papers in there, little magazine. So I haven't watched this in a while. I think the last time I watched it was actually on television, Dr. Strangelove. So looking forward to watching this again. Next I have Hoop Train, probably one of the ranked documentaries, one of my top 10 documentaries of all time. It tells the story of two, I think starting out junior high, African American males in aspirations of playing college and hopefully professional basketball. It just goes through their trials and tribulations and a little bit of the exploitation of young athletes in the collegiate and high school system, athletic system. So if you haven't seen it, it's a highly recommended, great documentary. A little heart-wrenching at times. Hoop Dreams. Next we have Rosemary's Baby. Great horror picture, I believe from the 60s or 70s. Roman Polanski. And I actually have the remake with Zoe Saldana. The remake wasn't bad. It was a miniseries, I believe, on NBC. And this has a really nice fat booklet. Rosemary's Baby. Next we have Funny Games. This is just a really bizarre, dark type of picture. And I think within the first 15 minutes you get to see something gruesome happen. And it's done in such a nonchalant way. That's what makes it even more creepy. Funny Games. Next we have Brian De Palma's Blowout. John Travolta. This is an old thriller. John Travolta, I believe he's a deaf guy. And he witnesses, I don't want to say, very traumatic event. I'll leave it at that. Nice booklet. Blowout. This was an extremely controversial movie when it came out. Martin Scorsese's The Last Temptation of Christ with Willem Dafoe. And this just gave a different depiction of Jesus Christ. I think it portrayed him more in a human form than a divine Christ form. And I think that was a lot of the controversy at the time. So if you ever get a chance, definitely pick this up. The Last Temptation of Christ. by Martin Scorsese. Then we have the Buena Vista Social Club, which is a documentary about Latin jazz. Very interesting, great music, great soundtrack, sound fantastic in my system. So if you're a jazz, specifically a Latin jazz person, I would definitely pick up Buena Vista Social Club. Nice booklet. Next we have the Blob. And this is fun, classic horror. Now, I find this one quite interesting. I've looked at different copies of this, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, with Brad Pitt and Kate Blanchett. And if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. It's a very different type of story. It's very unique. What's also unique is the disc is in the one of the cases, but this has no booklet. So if anyone has a Benjamin Button booklet, try to say that 3 times fast, a Benjamin Button booklet for Criterion, let me know, because I've yet to see one. I don't know if it comes with one or not. Next, this is one of my favorite movies, directed by Spike Jonze. Again, if you've seen my videos, I became a Spike Jonze fan when I saw, I believe, Pass Me By music video by Farside, which he produced. I just thought that was a very creative, cool video. Also a very creative, cool movie, being John Malkovich with John Cusack, Carmen Diaz, and of course John Malkovich. And if you don't know anything about it, just have to watch it. It's just, I guess saying by saying there's a portal and John Malkovich's head is not going to spoil it though, but that's what it's about, a portal in John Malkovich's head. Being John Malkovich, Spike Jonze. Another very quirky movie, Being There, by Peter Sellers. And it's basically about a man who's not all there mentally, that rises to a very high position. Interesting movie. Being There, I'm sure it has some modern day coincidences, or parallels, I should say. Next we have The Game with Michael Douglas and Sean Penn, another thriller movie. This one will just keep you guessing pretty much all throughout the movie, The Game. And it starts out, not to give too much away, Sean Penn and Michael Douglas are brothers, and Sean Penn gives Michael Douglas, the guy who has everything, this incredible present. And I'll leave it at that. The Game. The Game is the present. And down to my last two. Terry Gilliam's Time Bandits. If you're not familiar with Terry Gilliam, he's part of Monty Python. I started watching Monty Python probably in middle school on PBS when there was nothing else on TV. Back when there was only 5 channels, ABC, CBS, NBC, a ABC affiliate, and PBS. So late at night they'll play Benny Hill and Monty Python's Flying Circus. And it's an acquired taste. It's a very different type of humor. And if you like Monty Python, you'll like Time Bandits. It's a very different type of humor, British humor, for lack of a better term. Time Bandits. And the last one, I think this is a very hilarious movie. It's quirky, very quirky. Peter Falk and Alan Arkin and the In-Laws. Basically, these guys, children, one's son and one daughter's getting married, and kind of the event that goes on before the actual wedding, the in-laws. And again, if you haven't seen this, my favorite line or favorite scene is the serpentine line. And if you've seen this, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you don't have a clue. But these are my Criterion Collection movies. Again, if you've seen any of these, please leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. If nothing else, give me a big thumbs up. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Peace.